Shame is the root of why women stay, why women don't speak out, why women go back, why women end up isolated with no community. Shame is the root of so many things. All I'm doing is reading my tweets, okay? It is important, though, to speak on the part of abuse where someone's, usually the next oblivious victim, sense of exceptionalism, which is usually inflated by the abuser through love bombing, intentionally, right, will land them in the same position as the person that they were conditioned to compete with. Abusers, this is called triangulation. I talked about this already. We cannot ignore the humanness of a person in these dynamics, no matter who it is, no matter if you're the girl that got away, no matter if you're the one who was abused first and you weren't believed, or if you're the girl who's the new girl and you thought it wouldn't be you and then it was you. We can't ignore the humanness of a person in these dynamics. A lot of abusers intentionally go after women with certain images and mindsets so they can break them. The game is about breaking you down to your simplest form so they can easily control you. If we're going to talk about abuse, we got to talk about all angles, all corners, because it's about education. It's about awareness. It's about prevention. It's about safety. We have to talk about the things that abusers and their enablers play on to hook new victims. We have to talk about it for real. Being a victim already feels shameful. Being a victim of abuse who believed their lover was falsely accused feels shameful. Being a victim of abuse after believing your lover was innocent feels shameful. None of it feels good, whether you saw it coming or not. However, I believe through my own experience that it's the education of all these details that can truly heal you and help you. It might take a while, okay, but it's worth investing the time, and it really is. And not just because of my experience, because I had the experience, unfortunately, and a lot of us did. But some of us didn't. And some of us learned from watching others. Some of us learned from simply paying attention to the patterns in the studies, right? And the information that's out there to learn about abuse and know about abuse and about the dynamics and how it looks and the statistics of it all. It was important for me to learn and understand how I ended up in the situation that I did. It was important for me to understand what my role was, what the dynamics of abuse can look like, how I would be perceived to the public afterwards, because that's another thing that abusers do. They tarnish your image, which is something they always say they don't want you to do to them, but they do it to you first so they can get ahead on things. So if you do decide to speak, I've already made people believe that you're crazy. I've already made people believe that you're a hoe. I've already made people believe that, you're a terrible person doing things to me, and whatever I did, I had to do. They already set it up that way. It's so important to learn about abuse and all the ways it can show up, all the ways it can look. And we have to talk about it, even if it triggers our shame. No matter which role you played or who you were, if you came first, second, last, third, whatever, we have to excavate that shame around it anyway. It's better now than later or never.